Brosplay.
Look at all this property, brother. It's all ours.
You know what this is called? It's free real estate.
Yes.
Check.
I don't think these are pictures of our compound, though.
Check. No. Yeah, it is.
Oh, it is. It's just a huge compound.
Yeah. No. This photos of
Yeah,
like
because those look like high rises. The one right
Yeah.
above my hawk.
Go to the back of the screen. Look at this cheekiness. Pandemic
I see
Studios.
That. It's a genuine pandemic.
I know what Sorny when I see one.
Oh. Do we already have a mission?
No, you choose missions ahead of time. I don't think it No, not introduction.
Oh, she's just talking to me. Okay. So we're going out into the world. We're gonna go
venturing forth.
Some mayhem.
Can you like move left and stop, and then move right and stop, and look at that fucking mohawk?
You can hardly see it. He whips it around so fast. All right, let's do a circle test.
Yeah, you see that? You see how it wiggles like Jello? The top of his shoulders.
Yeah, that's great. And check out the pack too. Oh, that's great.
The limitations of an era.
Oh my god. Well, it looks great when he's running.
I gotta say, well, actually I don't.
Yes, you do now.
But I'll say, it's amazing how much better this game feels than the first one. It's like I, at the time, kind of wrote this game off, maybe because I expected too much or something, but it's awesome.
They made so many improvements that it's really kind of fascinating how many improvements they made.
As many things as I'll say about how Ratchet and Clank 1 is the best, he definitely doesn't feel as good as later titles. That's like the one huge thing that I'll give the sellout versions of the game.
Does better game feel in the
Yeah.
follow-up
Oh yeah,
ones?
immediately. Like going commando, it's like, oh geez, like Ratchet feels good. Ratchet like has like bend and stretch. There's like eight simple rules for animating my daughter or whatever. That was a poor joke. It's an actual. It's like
As soon as you said 8, I knew where you were going.
Like I think it was Walt Disney or somebody. But they came up with the 8 rules of animation, and it's like things like momentum, stretch, contort, all these different words for things that you can do that sell the illusion of animation.
Oh, okay.
And the newest Ratchet and Clank game, Ratchet and Clank, uses it squeezes a character. Like if a character jumps, it squeezes the sides in and stretches the top up, but you have to maintain the mass. That's a rule of animation, is that you have to like maintain the overall mass size in order to keep the illusion.
Which makes sense, because if the character was changing in proportion, you would notice that.
Yeah.
Hey, am I allowed to just take your oil, boys? Oh. Steel, huh?
They won't notice.
Oh, how do I hit people? Circle?
I don't know. You're the one playing.
There we go, okay.
You play video games.
Oh, it just, it does that thing where it doesn't allow you to hit someone or shoot someone if they're friendly. Which is kind of cool. Sort of.
I liked how in Fable there was safety. I think that's a really cool idea.
Sorry!
You know, 10K. That's what you're worth, babe. Sorry. Sorry, not
You're
sorry?
just
I
not
don't
as
think, I
important.
don't like that. I think that's a dumb thing to say.
Sorry, not sorry?
Sorry, not sorry.
It depends on the context, I think.
I mean, use in an ironic fashion.
Yeah, exactly. That's the only way to use it. It's something like, you're playing Mario Kart, you knock someone off the road. Oh, sorry, not sorry. Like,
Yeah.
That's the only moment that it's acceptable.
I'm imagining Danny Trejo. No, not Danny Trejo. Who's the other Danny?
Jazz.
The comedian Danny. He was in 30 Minutes or Less. He was in Pineapple Express. He gets his neck all fucked up.
Oh, I
That
don't actually
Danny.
know his name.
Well, that Danny. Sorry, Danny Trejo. But I imagine that Danny like getting in a monster truck and like driving over someone's house and being like, "Sorry, not sorry," with like the peace sign up.
He also seems like a kind of guy who could say it in almost any situation and it would be cool.
Yeah, he's one of those comedians who I don't really know where I was gonna go with that. He's just one of those comedians.
Yeah, he's a comedian.
Yeah, he's a comedian.
I thought you were going to mention Danny Masterson, who plays Hyde in that 70s show.
Oh, he's pretty good.
Also, he could say something like that, driving in a monster truck through somebody's house.
Sorry, bro.
Oh.
Oh, speaking of the...
What do you mean my little vehicle is not heavy enough to blast through this barricade?
What happened? What was that?
I think,
Is this Just Cause?
I think they thought that someone was attacking them, and so they attacked themselves.
Just Cause 4, out now. Check it out on PS4 and all available live.
So are these guys friendlies? I don't really know what's going on. No, they're not friendly.
They're not friendly. You made that guy do a backflip.
Good to know. Well, he despawned pretty quickly.
Do you think we would be paid less if our
Excuse me?
if our oil exploded? Do you think we'd be paid less for a sponsorship deal if I said it like that?
If you said what?
Check out Just Cause 4 on all available next-gen platforms.
The answer is yes.
Well, I mean, I guess the pay would be
yes.
up front, so they just wouldn't hire us again, you know?
Well,
Also,
yeah.
that was not a sponsored deal. I don't care if you check out Just Cause 4.
Well, what ends up being weird is that there's some companies that care and some companies that don't. Who was it? Ari Shaffir has a bunch of advertisers that he just gave up on because they wouldn't let him say really fucked up stuff while he did the ads. And he said, "This is the Ari Shaffir hour. What did you expect?"
Yeah.
It's kind of like if you wanted Jim Norton to sponsor something, you have to understand there's a certain amount of like transvestite shit porn that's going to go along with that. It's true. Jim Norton is just a gross guy, and he's okay
great.
with that.
I like that guy.
So don't advertise on his thing if you don't want that.
Jim is living Jim, you know? Jim, what is happening here? These guys are living Jim,
They're
too.
infighting. Okay, where the fuck are we going? All right, there we go. Now we know.
I really respect people who just do themselves, you know?
I just love the way that sounds if you don't know what you're talking about.
Especially when you're talking about Jim.
Oh, I love when people do themselves. It's so good.
Yeah, I imagine Jim does himself a lot.
Pretty much anytime he can, I bet.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I would say that's the answer to your question, is that some people will want to pay you less for that, but also that if that's your charm, if that's your style, then hopefully whoever's advertising will understand that.
Yeah.
Although, the way we want to advertise just isn't going to get paid as much as the way people want advertisements to be done. People want an advertisement to be done in this scripted form where you say, hey, you could get this option from this person, use my promo code and go to their website. Whereas we would rather advertise by saying, hey, this is a cool thing. You should check it out. And it's just not as advertiser friendly.
The cool thing will be when people just send us something and they're like, it'd be cool if you mentioned it.
I would rather mention something for free. I really would.
Oh, yeah. Oh, absolutely. Like, if someone just sent us, like, a gaming chair, I would totally be like,
yeah,
hey,
send us a Capisco.
I got this gaming chair, and it's pretty cool, man.
Oh, shit, I have to do stuff?
I love how you fell off of it. It's, like, as tall as you. Oh, you're destabilizing things, bud. That's rude. You just ran him over with his own tank.
And he despawned.
He disappeared.
You see that?
That's not despawning.
Isn't it?
No, it's disappearing, bro.
What?
Wow.
Excuse me?
I didn't know you could do that.
I didn't either.
That was
But
also
now
rude.
we know.
You just walked right in. You killed all these people. Got down to neutral, and we're like, "What's up?"
We're standing uncomfortably
Why are you
close.
wearing a hood? It is 30 fucking degrees outside,
It's a long phone number.
and you're inside. Why are you wearing a hood? Are you that like rebellious? That you rebel against the sun?
I don't understand what's going on, but I think Coif Guy is cool.
That's not a coif. That's a hood.
I guess it's a hood.
A coif is like, it's like it's got like a rubber band keeping it on. You know?
Well, not necessarily.
Really?
Well, yeah, a coif could hang from.
Are there advanced coifs that stay on without it?
I believe good coifs are essentially a hat with a neck cover.
Can we mention the ridiculous bounce on your backpack? Like a regular run.
On that thing there?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. It goes,
it's jiggling.
It's kind of like we have boobs we can't handle.
You're twerking all the time.
Twerk.
Wow. I mean, that right there, though, as far as animation goes, that's really nice. The way that it's.
You want to rephrase that?
Oh.
Oh man, that was great.
That was timing. That's the cool thing about Let's Plays, is that shit happens, man, and you just can't.
You can't plan
Can't,
everything.
yeah. And I think that there's a really nice natural comedy to being interrupted by something happening, saying something, seeing this, and like just losing. You just bounced another Jeep.
No, that was my hood.
Oh.
I cannot believe we made it down this hill unscathed.
Unscathed. You're at 23 damage.
Well, the
bro.
vehicle's damaged, but we didn't take 1 point.
What is 1? There's a wheel and then 1. Is this like a level 1 vehicle? Did they classify vehicles? That's pretty cool.
If there's only 1 tire on it?
I think it has 4. I'm pretty sure I'm seeing 4.
No, it's an illusion.
Oh.
Oh no, this
It's
this
an
is
illusion.
probably
I am
not a
on
good
fire.
thing. Reminded me of
Wow.
that car from Jumanji that just goes driving off into the woods on its own. Or no, never mind. It gets stolen by a tentacle monster.
Yeah.
That's Harry Potter. I'm thinking of.
I was just thinking the other day, Naked Gun, when he crashes and the airbag doesn't go off. So then he gets out, the airbag goes off, puts the car into neutral, and it starts fucking driving down the street, and he thinks it's an enemy, so he starts shooting at his own car. It flies past him and just starts bashing into shit all the way down the hill, and I think he just walks away.
I forgot about the fact that he started shooting at it because he thought someone stole it.
And he takes like the epic wide stance from that era that you did for some reason. It's so funny. That movie series, all 3 of them were great.
Were hilarious. They really were. Like, so he's... Man, the physics in this game is not what it was in the first one.
It kind of makes the game, I gotta say.
When he's on this drive and he says, everything reminds me of her. And then he sees these 2 silos that look like perfect tits. I wonder why. Nice beaver.
Yeah.
Hands him a big old beaver.
Thanks, I got his stuff last week.
Oh my god, there's just so many scenes in those movies, like the scene where he walks in and there's all the cutouts or the chalk drawings.
Yes.
And they're everywhere.
It's like a stick drawing.
They're all dismantled or dismembered. Sorry, there's one on a wall.
I think. Yeah,
Someone's got a sniper.
The
rifle.
episode where, not the episode, the part where he turns the handgun into an anti-air gun is so funny.
He turns it into a tank.
Does he really?
Yeah,
I forgot
it's a
about that.
legitimate tank when
That's
it's all
hilarious.
over. He spends so much time putting it on that that Leslie Nielsen finishes off the guy he's fighting, and then this huge hole gets blown in the wall. He looks back, and there he is.
I think a big reason why comedy back then worked a lot better than I think it does now is time. There's time, like there's space between jokes. And scenes feel like they're recorded all at once and not in separate shots back and forth to tightly put everything together to make sure that it's like constantly hitting people's like cerebellum. I think that's why Anchorman works so well. Like those scenes feel like they were all shot in one go.
It does feel like it was done the old style.
And I think it adds an atmosphere to it. It makes you feel like you're in a real place, which makes it a lot funnier.
Would you say that it's more reminiscent of sketch comedy? Would you say that's fair?
It's got some improv-y feel to it. Yeah. What happened there?
Because the mission was over, I lost my sights, but didn't stop me.
I really like that. I kind of like. Can we turn those off?
The sights?
Yeah.
We could try.
The only thing I'm disliking right now about Hitman 2, the second, is that the sights are like really unsatisfying. They just don't feel good to use.
So
I wonder if I can turn it off.
Cannot. Not in this.
Options, man. Give the player options. If they want to turn a bunch of stupid shit off, let them do it. Like, is it really gonna fuck with the experience?
What I don't like is when there's a tremendous amount of options in the PC version of a game and they just
Right.
don't have them on the Xbox. I'm not overly initiated as to whether or not one would be more challenging than the other. But to me, it seems like if you made the option for one, there's no reason you can't port that right over to the other.
Yeah, other than time and money and passion and planning.
But even time and money, if you've built it into a menu, on the PC, you would assume. Well, no, I guess they're different systems, different platforms.
One must not assume, brother.
Yeah, assuming makes you a fucking asshole. I've heard that before. My elementary teacher used to say that.
Really?
No, not at all. Why does this road just fall apart?
It does actually.
I need
It's
a better road.
The funding ended.
Yeah, that's actually how it goes. When the funding runs out, so does the road.
You remember that book where the sidewalk ends?
Sorry. Who is sniping at me? I want that rifle.
What? Where is that guy? Is that guy laying down? Is that a laying down guy?
Prone.
That's a prone guy. That is a prone man.
How do I throw grenades?
You have to switch to them. You're on C4 right now. There you go.
Perfect.
Is he gonna dodge? He's not
No.
gonna dodge.
He's not worried.
Yeah. I don't
Did
know.
you notice he went up slow and came down fast?
Interesting. Wow. The physics on that were really cool. And that too. That was really cool. Ooh.
I'm appreciating that you can actually dodge bullets in this game still because they're all individual projectiles. See this? See how many bullets he just fired at me and then you just walk around them?
Very slowly, yeah. So as far as I know, real bullets don't actually light up like that.
Oh, he doesn't immediately pop out like they did in the last game. Sorry, say that again?
They used to like teleport, right?
Yeah, well, no, they would immediately jump into the driver's seat. So you just shoot the one guy, wait for the other guy to jump in the front, and shoot him too.
It's cool though that it didn't do that. I'm pretty sure when you see bullets being fired in real life, those are tracer rounds. Like they're usually like loaded every 3 in a magazine.
Yeah, when you see the trail,
Yeah,
definitely a tracer round.
yeah.
They're very cool though, tracer rounds.
Yeah, I used to think that they were just so hot that they like burned in the night sky. That's just not the truth.
Yeah, I think even incendiary rounds don't leave a trail. Because incendiary rounds, I believe, are incendiary upon impact, not like when they leave the weapon.
From what I've heard, like apparently you're not supposed to use sights, as far as I've been told. Like you look where you want to shoot and you fire there and you watch the bullets. Is what I'm pretty sure they say that on the unit.
Yeah, maybe for a professional, but if you're trying to learn how to shoot or you're trying to take an ethical shot on an animal, you use those fucking sights.
I mean, obviously I know. Yeah, obviously I know. Like in hunting, it's different, but.
Well, and in sport shooting, I bet you if you asked a sport shooter, they would say that's terrible advice.
Because they only have so many shots, yeah.
Well, and also they have all the time in the world to make the shot, whereas the guys in the unit, they have to make that shot now.
Mm-hmm.
Right? So it's kind of like with archery. With archery, there are certain things you can use to line up an arrow if you're not using a bow that has actual sights. But at the end of the day, if you need to shoot, like, in war, it doesn't really make sense to try and line shit up. Because by the time you line shit up, that guy's already put a sword through your throat.
Sorry, war has swords now.
What?
You said a sword.
Well, yeah, but if you're shooting an arrow in war...
Oh, an arrow. Sorry.
Yeah.
I must have gapped out when you said arrow.
Oh, sorry, yeah.
Get the bike. Get the bike.
It's a bike.
There's a bike on the left.
Motorcycle.
Get the motorcycle. Yeah.
Yes.
It's a dirt bike. Where you going? Nice toss, dude. Wow. And then you drove away with it.
Oh, now they're pissed. I gotta go.
You almost had like a cinematic shot if you just drove straight off instead of doing a spit. Well, that was pretty cinematic.
That was pretty cool.
Yeah.
Didn't
What's
hate
wrong with
that.
this camera? Why are we looking straight down?
I have no idea. There we go. There we go. Okay, how far do we
That
have
was
to drive?
hard on my head.
Okay, so we'll go. Oh my god, the world is huge.
There's areas to get picked up by a helicopter, isn't there?
Yeah, holy crap.
I think you can call for help with Leo Laporte.
Place beacon.
You can get Leo Laporte to help you out.
Dude, it gives you a little GPS?
You didn't know that?
That's amazing.
Amazing?
That's amazing.
I mean, it's okay.
Okay, so I'm gonna go back to the PMC. Can I get just flown out of here? I think I can.
The personal man cave?
Personal man cave.
Or the plentiful mechanized cock.
Yeah, I saw something today that said I need a cocktail minus the tail.
Mmm.
Sometimes that's what you need.
Who doesn't like a good cock in the afternoon? Some might even call it afternoon delight.
Afternoon cock.
Lucky lady. Ooh, who's the lucky lady?
I am.
Mewy is the lucky lady.
Eh,
Meh.
yeah, depends on who you ask.
Eh.
I do like the not the charm, the personality in this game. Like this guy's helicopter is named the Lucky Lady.
Is it?
Yeah, well that's why that happened.
I hadn't noticed.
Why are you flying away? This is home. Whatever.
Alright, thank you for joining us. Next time, on Stuffed by Nose.